Hello everybody, my name is 2Dev, and here am I in my trap simulation. Today, we're going to do things a little bit different. Originally I'm playing some like games for friends, or might even just playing the game on the week I'm doing. But, instead, we're going to try this one game here we got here. This is a game I've kind of looked at. If y'all remember, there was this, um, the Last of Us, not Last of Us, the Last Stand game series, where typically you're just a man behind barracks trying to shoot undead, and then you spend the daytime looting stuff to try to survive the next night. There was a multiplayer version of, not multiplayer version because it's different, but basically one where it's called a Dead Zone, Last Stand Dead Zone, where you had a group of survivors in your base. You're able to build different structures out to like hold like your food, water, collect resources to be able to stack more. But the main game mechanic was like you had different classes like your medic, your ranger, your frontline fighter, and you were able to send these people off to different points, locations on the city map, and you actually would guide them each to where um, they'll go around, stand position, ready to auto attack any zombies that come in while you loot the place out. Which honestly, that was a very fun game mechanic in my opinion. Um, a lot of times you go just loot the place, see what you can find. Hopefully, you get the resources you need, and then you try to evac everyone before the undead kill your people. You never have to worry about much other than just moving them in position so they can take care of things, so auto attack things, or you can let them attack certain units. You had to watch out for noise if your equipment will break. Um, just it was very interesting in my opinion. And when I was trying to look around see if there's anything like it because the servers were closed for it, I found this one game called Urban Strife, where it seemed like people on this Reddit forum was kind of like pointing at it saying like this is a pretty good parallel to it. So it's an early access. I swear I can speak. And I was like, you know what? That's pretty cheap. Why not just give it a try here? And I was going to try it out with our stream, but my brother was like, why don't you just stream it and let people check it out? I was like, all right, yeah, sure. Let's stream it. Get you all what kind of a first impressions of this, and then after we play this for maybe an hour or two, we'll switch off the Days Gone and to continue that playthrough. So here we are. We got it with Urban Strife, early access, early build. It's not been out for that long, but you know what? Let's see here. We got recruit, restore force experience, restore focus experience for relaxed combat, or learn the basics without constant reloading. They dealt with the scum, the reload scum. Choosing some enemies to exploit your mistakes. But with Fury have upper hand. Okay. Typically, AI should stupid, but they still exploit your mistakes. Okay. Veteran for season 2 face strategy is seeking the challenges is ideal. Some mistakes are fatal, but the fights are being fair and important. Throw save the world against all odds is you'll face frontless enemies, constant danger, clear failure. Still veteran. I do like turn-based games. Excellent series I absolutely love, and I do look forward to playing that. Next time comes up. Also, let me make sure the game's not that loud. I forgot to mess. Okay. Let's turn it up. Also, it seems like anytime I click off the game, the sound turns off. But that should... Okay, yeah, I'm louder than this thing. Okay. We're gonna do veteran. Because, you know, I might be a dum-dum, but I still like having to think during this stuff. Puzzle games and thinking games are always fun for me, despite other sports. What do you want, cat? Okay. Like I said, this is the first impression, so I don't know. Oh, okay, so it was loading. Too used to the finished games for them, they have like a loading something saying, okay, it's going. Okay. Somewhere on the highway near Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. That. Hit or run, baby. Okay. So, I was in this Center for Control, so, okay. Emergency transfer order. Order summary, extract, and evac priority asset. Oh, I'm special. Asset location, Atlanta General Hospital. Asset destination, CDC facility, Urban. Okay. Assign escort unit, 2 federal agents. Okay, so I'm kind of a big deal. Transport EMT ambulance. Name, Dev. My name's Dev. Male. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This makes me think of Rebuild 3, where like you change these, it just changes the face. Also, a lot with the Last Stand series, also where especially the last one, where no longer were you hiding behind a barracks or not. You actually were out scavenging. You're at a 2D scroller now, going through the city, scavenging, getting weapons, fight off undead, simply just trying to rescue your wife from CDC and escaping with her. And honestly, that was a phenomenal game because a lot of the things you could do, like increase your stats for hacking to break into things, or stealth so you can actually open and close things without getting caught, better melee or better range. It was a very fun game for that. Let's see here, you know what? It looks like you handle business. Let's see here. Oh, that's herring. Okay. So, skin complexion. We'll put him in the sun for a bit. What kind of hat here? We go for a cowboy hat. I do like the actually. That's cool. They have a 2D representation and actually on your character. That's cool. Of course, this doesn't fit as well as that, I think, but you know, they'll fix it up. I do like this. Freaking Einstein. I could just be Einstein in this. Typically, I like to build myself in this, but I might just go for Einstein here, actually. No, let's go white. I think that'd be very funny. Yeah, white. Yeah, white. Is there a head that works better for this? No, not really. There's not really any heads for it. Change the shirt. Could go freaking bodybuilder. Tracksuit. Okay. Regular shirt. You know what? We're gonna make Einstein a lumberjack. Why not? Let's see here. Go jeans. Blue jeans. There's a lumberjack Einstein. Why not? Accessories? None. Not allowed to have this. By authority of the provisionary government of the state of Georgia. This is an order for the immediate extraction of named personal asset from Atlanta General Hospital and safe escort to CDC facility Urban. All military and law enforcement officers are hereby ordered to prepare for contact with large masses of infected, as citywide quarantine is in effect since 1 o'clock. General health and preparations. Escalate immune response. No, okay, so I'm important because I am immune to the virus, which, you know, that's always a big deal of finding someone who's immune to this thing. Mental status, partial memory loss, of course. Physical status, normal. Mocarty index? Infection status, immune. Supervisor, the Urban Special Research Unit. Confidential status. The information contained in this order is to be communicated on a need-to-know basis only to governmental, law, and military personnel with access to sensitive documents. Confidential. Okay. So we're playing Lumberjack Einstein here. Oh, okay, here's the perks. Yeah, automatic get immune. Native, 100% chance. Immune is a special hero perk. It provides complete immunity to zombie virus effects. So if I get bit, screw you, you ain't getting me. This form is to be completed by a qualified medical professional, licensed by the Urban City Council. The data is to be protected under Employee Data Protection Act, not to be disclosed to a third party except by court of law order. Initial diagnosis, severe head trauma, blight marks to arms and torso, second degree burns to palms, apparent long-term memory loss. Blood analysis shows no sign of infection. Okay, so they can't say like, oh, maybe you got lucky. No, I got bit up all kinds and probably got thrown in the fire on too. beat over the head. I can see like I got bit a lot. Survivors try to take me out by beating me over the head, maybe setting me on fire, but I somehow survived and they got me. Patient prepare. Yes. What? Yeah, I got Coke. Yeah, you can have one. You're what? Oh, of course not. Of course. Alright, endurance. Endurance is calculate your total health and stamina. Pretty important. Punching bag. Okay. Strength. Strength affects melee damage, carrying capacity, overall stamina, and is used as intimidate skill checks in dialogues. Makes sense. Wrecking Ball, Tough Nut, and Kaboom. Yes, Rico. Kaboom. Agility. Agility gives you the total number of action points in the melee invasion stats. I mean, action points is pretty nice. Iron Fist. You're making me do unarmed combat. That's not a good thing here. And Ghost. Dexterity controls the action point cost of using items and a chance to hit a melee combat. Okay. So what? Strength. Strength is damage. Dex is accuracy. Okay. I can see the logic in that. I mean, how well can you move your arm so you can actually make contact, while strength is literally how much force you can put into it. Street Blade, Bone Smasher, Field Medic, Grease Monkey. Marksman. Marksman represents your ability to hit a target by firing a ranged weapon. Quick Draw, Grunt, Sharpshooter, Hitman, Spray and Pray, and Predator. And then Intelligence. Intelligence determines how fast you train your attributes and perks. It's also used as a check in dialogues. And we get no points to begin with. We reduce some to increase others, okay. Grimmer is trained by constantly being involved in combat versus undead. Experts have reduced battle fatigue from... Okay, work apart. So pretty much your main character is supposed to be able to be used constantly. So that way... So, yeah, there's going to be a fatigue thing, kind of like how XCOM's War of the Chosen had it, where like, if you use your guys too many times, they'll be more likely to get status effects. Seems like here, battle fatigue is going to be a thing in this. And War Hero. War Hero is trained by constantly being involved in combat versus humans. Okay, so pretty much they give us both these things just so that way he could be used for any situation and be able to be used constantly. Let's see, we got perks here. Quick Draw. Quick Draw is trained using close range weapons. Once unlocked, it reduces the AP need to fire such weapons. Instead of Marksman. Grunt, trained using normal medium range weapons. If unlocked, gets a bonus to accuracy. Okay. These are like... This is not trained, but I do believe... Okay, so... I'm trained with that. These are just not trained, but I'm able to get it. Okay. Sharpshooters for long range. Hitman is... gives a hard chance aiming for such targets. So can you choose to go for headshots instead of body shots? Burst of Spray Prey is trained by fire weapons in burst mode. If unlocked, it reduces the durability loss from the burst mode. Okay. Durability loss on burst? Okay. Predator. Target targets from a high position roofs. Makes the expert harder to hit when shot from low. So technically you would do this with the Sharpshooter and Hitman if you want to make an assassin character. Okay. Street Blade. Street Blade is trained by using blades and stabbing weapons and unlocks the special Fury attack. Fist trained, find unarmed. It unlocks expert level invasion and unarmed combat, so if you fight, you're more likely to dodge, which, you know, is very useful when you're doing that. Wrecking Ball allows you to do an entire frontal attack, 180. Tough Nut unlocking increases your carry capacity by a lot. Field Medic gives the special exclusive use of the med kit. I'm out to be honest. I would say like this would be super important because, you know, I believe supports and healers are extremely important in any situation because they extend the longevity of any of your units. Kaboom allows better range and accuracy with throwables. Grease Monkey gives the expert exclusive use of the toolbox, priority repair your vehicles. Okay, so these are just like, these are the ones you get from your perks. This is stuff you learn. Smuggler is a special native perk. The expert smuggler knows how to haggle and always get a trader discount. I mean, when I think of smuggler, I think of more of someone who knows how to, like, smooth the way out of things and, you know, keep things hidden to steal. Okay. Drone pilot. Drone pilots control the combat drone. Okay. Ghost is trained by movement and stealth and enemy detection range. Once trained, it gets the extra ability to perform silent takedowns. Ooh. And then punching bag. Punching bag is gained after mini KOs and loss of HP. Makes the expert quite hard to knock down. So everything making me think that I have to go down a lot with this to get it. I could be absolutely just go down the middle here. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure we'll go down the line because I'm not sure what to use yet. Welcome to Urban Strife. This is your story in the world of Urban begins. You were involved in a car crash. Your escort car and the ambulance that transported you were attacked. You're unconscious, surrounded by corpses, and slowly bleeding to death. This young woman is Kayleen, and in the next few minutes she will save your life. First, you need to guide her to your wounded hero. Right-click on tile near the fallen avatar to move. Rotate the camera with QE. Pan it with WS arrows, and zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. For multi-story buildings, you can switch floors with wheel or avatar buttons. These can be redefined in options. You need to stop the bleeding. Kayleen has bandages equipped in a quick slot. Click on the gauze that's selected, then use it on the avatar. Left click. Alright, so for her, got me bleeding out here with my wonderful hair. I got her. Let's see. So that takes 12 AP, 5 for the ammo. Is that just like drop the ammo or use the reload? Click primary weapon to enter turn-based mode. So, okay, so free action. So right now I'm not in turn-based mode. So I'm just gonna be running up here. Use bandage. Oh, no, I need a left click. Loot containers. Press Alt to highlight lootable containers. Click on the ambulance that loots items. You can manually drag items to your backpack or use the loot all arrow. Okay. So she saved me.
Yep.
Now she's going to look for loot status. Shot of. They'll make a want to rise up and dance. If the patient is flatlining, inject directly to the pulse. Removes pain penalties, restores stamina. Okay, so this is the thing that gets people back up. Okay. You either drag items to a slot in your backpack, or you quickly take everything by using the loot all button. If it's a stack, you can split it by pressing shift while dragging or looting one by one using the arrow that appears on the hover. Yeah, so that, okay. Your backpack has 3 easy to reach pockets. If you need to use an item during combat, you must equip it in one of these slots. You can either drag and drop the stamina booster in the free pocket, or use the right context menu to move it. Okay. And it has all the AP in case you're in middle of combat you're doing this. Okay. The bleeding has stopped, but your avatar is still unconscious due to the shock. You need a booster. That's the blue syringe. You equipped in her quick pocket. Click on it and use it on your hero. Okay. No knife! Okay. Just end it right here and just kill my character right off. Okay. Hey, are you alright? I'm Kaylee Adams. I heard the crash and came to see if anyone was hurt. Can you speak? What's your name? I think my name's Dev. I was in the back of the ambulance. Then we crashed. They attacked right away. Fought a few of them off. I don't remember anything after that. Yep, that was your welcome party. We've got a doctor at home. We need to get you back there ASAP before infection sets in. Okay, so apparently you can fix some, I guess, either infection from, like, you know, normal infection or zombie infection. I'm assuming normal. For that though, we need to make sure there are no more walkers roaming about. Last thing we need is for them to follow us home. Destroy all undead at the crash site. Okay. So we know there's none here. It's time to make a quick exit. Hold the left mouse button and drag over both your avatars. And both your avatar and key lean to select the next group. Enemies have a vision cone represented by tiles marked with an eye icon. They can also hear your approach on tiles marked with an ear icon. Okay. Running increases your speed, but also increases the enemy detection range. If you want to sneak past them, press C to crouch walk. If you make loud noises, any enemy in your proximity will become instigated and investigate the source. Gunfire and explosions will attract enemies from long distances. Crossbow and melee weapons are effectively silent. So if I do this, and we're going to go crouch, because I like my stealth.
Advancing.
Look there, those people from my escort. Let's help them. Totally. We might be too late. Lord have mercy on their souls.
Shh. Quiet.
Turn into zombies. The viral infection from zombie-inflicted wounds takes a while to set in. But if a human being is downed by a zombie and killed, the virus takes hold immediately. The chevron above his or her head will turn red. Look at that. At that point, nothing can be done except to dispatch the turn with the rest of the zombies. So, get her here.
Moving in quietly.
So they're gonna be alerted no matter what. But if I can get, I want to do this going on. I want to get over here because that should be out of sight line. Okay, so I have to.
Shh. Advancing in silence. Moving hidden.
Oh, there's a shock. There's damage and there's shock.
Moving quietly.
Shh. Quiet.
Enemy has spot you, which triggers turn-based. I might have screwed because I keep thinking right click to use stuff, not left click. These extra points are displayed on team cards. AP are needed for movement, text, and use items. Cursor shows the AP cost to reach it, and how many times you use your main weapon afterwards. 101. Undead are not horrible foes. Just use shift click to aim at their most vulnerable part of the head. But you also always need to be careful of the zombie that you haven't yet spotted. Loud noises attract them, they move as a group towards the source, and find a herd of them is a completely different ballgame. So.
Shh. Advancing in silence.
So there's Ame goes for a head, okay. I didn't have time to get to know them, but they seem like decent folks. Nobody does just die like that. I completely agree, but that's life out here, friend. But it's time to loot.
Moving hidden.
Yeah, give me all that ammo. Pistol?
Shh. Advancing in silence.
Bandages. Definitely want to use that one. Okay, so you can't use items.
Moving quietly.
Pistol and ammo. Okay. So I'm assuming yep, okay, so they make different weapons, but give me gun, quick use. First off, what do you mean I don't need bandages? I'm injured. Okay, it just stops damage, okay. Got the gun now, but I need to just Ba-dum, alright, so we're checking out the entire area.
Moving hidden.
Moving in, quietly.
Moving quietly.
Now the question is... Yeah, it's Overwatch, okay.
Shh. Advancing in silence.
Bonk.
Shh. Quiet.
Girl, did you just
No.
miss?
Not
Girl,
now.
did you just miss? Okay. Okay. Which has a little log I can see. Help. Shift click to aim at the wheel. Oh, okay. Interesting, okay.
Moving hidden.
So if I shift click, okay, there. Alright, so in these, you show us the health bar with the head. Donk. We need to make a bonfire and burn the bodies. It's the only way to make sure they're really finished. Start piling them up, friend. Yeah. Oh, backpack. Good job, us. Don't get too close now. I think I saw him move it. Get working on that firebomb. I'll spot some gas and regs in the car back there. Ooh, crafting. When you encounter a pile of dead bodies, you need to burn it to ensure none of them rise up. Be wary of making noise as you approach. You could awaken a dormant horde. Okay, so that was very much like Dead Zone, where you can see bodies and they can spawn from those. Usually there are holes in the walls. We piled them and created a spawner. Great. Loot the nearby cars for ingredients, craft a firebomb, and burn down and destroy that spawner. Search nearby cars for components of a Molotov firebomb. Gas, frags, oak clothes can be ripped. Use right click, and empty bottles. Crafting interfaces under the toolbox tab in your inventory. They can use the filter to show available recipes only. Or you can show all the recipes and filter them by category. Goodness gracious. Firebomb, also known as a Molotov cocktail, is the most basic grenade you can craft and use. Once equipped in a quick slot, click on it to activate the throw mode. Select the target area and launch it. On the trajectory, you need a clear path for a clean strike. Alright.
Moving quietly.
Oh, man, this person had all the stuff I needed here. Yeah, of course, there's nothing else for me to loot. Makes it faster, too, though. So if I go in inventory, I can look for throwables. I can make a Molotov cocktail. Okay, do I... Oh, confirm. Okay, put in my slot. Pretty easy, honestly.
Advancing in silence.
Oh yeah, you can see him moving. I want the loot, though. That's the thing. Kobe.
All right.
Wooden bolt. Okay.
Yep.
I got. Is the body dead? Kobe. There you go. The smell turns my stomach, but it had to be done. Guess that's all of them taken care of. Let's head home. It's been a long night and I'm tired. You don't look so good either. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best right now. Where to? Totally just thinking a car crashed and got like field medic fixed up. My neighborhood is down that exit ramp. The shelter's not far, just across the river. Oh, and there's the evac zone. Like you leave the area.
Shh. Advancing.
And they can start running, girl. They're all dead. Evacuate. Kaylee, wait a minute. You won't get mad if I fate for a little while, will ya? No, wait, please don't. Sweet lord, why has this happened to me? Kaylee and Adams, you fool me and my bad habit collecting strays. Alright. As long as she doesn't try to kill me thinking I'm going to turn. Okay. So very interesting combat mechanics. The young lady somehow managed to haul you to safety. Wounded and delirious, you awaken a few days later from feverish nightmares to the sound of 2 men whispering nearby. Okay, Colonel Sanders. He's our guest, okay, Doc? Looks like the poor kid has been through a lot. Making a spectacular recovery, I dare say. Had a few wounds, but Kaylee stopped the bleeding just fine, and no trace of the virus. We're looking at a case of immunity. That confirms what his transfer file said. It also means CDC hightailed it out of Atlanta for real, and the city is falling. I wish we had a working radio. There could have been some sort of emergency broadcast out there. We need to know what's going on. I pray I'm wrong, but it seems like another horde has formed. It seems to be even bigger than the one that left us on our knees 2 years ago. I know, JJ. I know. I've been working hard to find a way to stop the virus, and our new friend's blood might just be the key to it. We're going to buy you time for your miracle cure, but don't take too long, my friend. Even with our guests, there ain't many that can defend this place if the horde shows up on our doorstep again. J.J. Adams. Exhausted from your ordeal, you fall straight back to sleep. The nightmares are gone, and finally the space in your head is silent. This is your first decent sleep in ages. And then you woke up. Gramps? Sorry. Gramps, our guest is awake. Glad to see you recovered, kid. Sorry. J.J. Adams, mayor of this humble community, at your service. You met my granddaughter, Kaylee, and this here's Dr. Henderson. Will you owe them both your life? Hi, I'm Dev. Wait, is this the place Kaylee mentioned, right? Then we actually made it? But how'd I wind up here? You passed out as you were getting off the highway. Kayleen dragged you somewhere safe and called for help. Then you slept like a rock and the good doctor kept you on a mild sedative so you could recover. Tell me now, where were you all driving to in such a hurry? And on that wrecked highway full of undead and wrecks even? Cramps, our friend here just woke up and the council's already waiting in the hallway. Can't the interrogation wait for a bit? You're right, dear. It can wait. We have important matters to discuss, Dev. Feel free to join us. Whenever you're ready, a lot of folks are curious to meet you. I know you have a lot of questions, too. We can talk after the council meeting. Definitely... I have not played the earlier Fallout games, but this reminds me of what I've seen with it, with a lot of, like, this isometric.
Yep.
Time to get up. Alright, we're going home, right? It's over, isn't it? Also, I'm getting, like, RuneScape vibes with all the words coming up, honestly. Untracked details and all that. Thank you all for coming. Billy, where's Sheriff Rogers? You ought to hear this. Billy Bow. He said he needed to have a word with those rowdy punks who moved in across the old Ford house. He won't be in today. Well, I want to see him after our meeting. Tell him it's urgent. Sorry about that, folks. Let's get to why I called you here. Information has come to light that a grave danger is heading this way. If this information is confirmed, and I pray it's not, Atlanta has fallen to a new undead horde. The CDC and everyone else have already evacuated, and what hit them is bound to arrive here sooner or later. Oh, come now, JJ. If things were that bad, I'm sure the army would have sent word. That annoying Sergeant or Bernie would have notified us, right? A few zombies here and there don't make a horde, and our soldiers are perfectly capable of dealing with a few strays. Do we really want to let some unfounded rumors spoil our day? Fiona, my dear, I'm sure your Benny is a very capable soldier, and I know he's a loyal son. But our radio has been out for weeks now, and you haven't seen him since last month. I'm talking about something that occurred just recently, in the last 48 hours at most. So please let me proceed. Folks, it's time you met our newest guest. Dev here was in a convoy evacuating Atlanta, one that tragically never arrived to its destination. Let's hear for our friend now. Hello? Hi everybody, my name is Dev. I was a patient in Atlanta General before the city was overrun and the CDC gave the evacuation order. Our escort car drove very fast. Too fast it turned out. They plowed into a herd of undead and crashed. If Miss Kayleen hadn't showed up when she did, I'll probably wander around with those walkers right now. Except you're immune, you'd be just dead. I couldn't see much from my hospital bed, so I don't have a lot of details to share. But I can confirm what Mayor Adams says. The CDC has abandoned Atlanta in judgment of the chaos I heard over the radio. So has everyone else. Those who are able to make it out, at least. I found papers in an escort car that confirmed it. It's all in my reports. All I have to say is this. If a horde is coming and we have to go into lockdown, we won't last more than a day or two. We need supplies and we need them yesterday. I used to know the CDC medics in Atlanta. They always run towards the infection, not away from it. If they're evacuating, the danger is even worse than we think. We've got people out here camping in abandoned houses. We need to get them to safety before they end up food for the horde. Dang, old Rogers picked up a fine day to skip council meetings, didn't he? I guess I got to deliver the bad news myself and listen to him cussing about it for 10 minutes straight. Anyone want to take my place? No volunteers? It's not like Rogers to skip work. I've known the man for 50 years, and he's never once taken a day off. Don't worry, Billy. Don't have to do this alone. Considering getting a few more deputies is long overdue. So any volunteers? There's no pay. Work is hard. But at the end of the day, you might be the one that saves this place. Anyone? Sign me up. I'm done laying around in a hospital bed for a while. Not sure why Fly brought me here, but until I find out, you can count on me. That's if you complete a complete stranger to be a deputy. I'll pack my medic bag. There have been rumors of smuggling since recently, in broad daylight to boot. If there's trouble, you'll want a doctor at hand. You know me, I'd never pass up on something like this. Wow, what an army y'all make. 2 girlies and a car crash victim. Rogers would be so happy to see you, he'll have a stroke. Okay. Anywho, we're fixing to leave soon, so if you want your gear, come by my office. It's all there. Okay, boy. Ray of sunshine, that's what he is. It's settled then. Consider yourself an ad hoc deputies. We'll get you sworn in when Sheriff Rogers is back. Which reminds me, he keeps asking for a garage to fix that police cruiser of his. I'll help our engineers, the Fulton family, can help with that. Miss Helton, our chief, is desperate for some fresh produce so we need to move ahead with the Guardian project. We're also in dire need of more medicine, and our esteemed chemists, the Rems, are no closer to getting any. Seems like I got pretty lucky with a group of folks here. I mean, they already have, like, engineers, gardeners, and, well, cook gardeners and, chemists, so they probably found them before we got here, which is pretty lucky. Boss, how about fixing up our sales? Y'all keep complaining about thieves and everything, but our jail don't even have a lock. And the jail too. Deputy Hicks and Mrs. Wellcotter will be handling that. I will kindly encourage all the shelter managers to prepare a list of items. Let's see here. They need and get in touch with our away team. Hopefully, they can pick up whatever you're missing. Let's get organized, people, and those zombies aren't waiting around. Neither should we. I might just skip the voices because I'm just going all over the place with them. Grandpa, remember what we talked about? We need the Professor Ford back home. Master Mechanic Owen is not coming back home too soon. We can't sit around and wait for him without news of this horde. You're right, sweetie. You get by Ford's house and tell him I said we desperately need him to fix our radio. That will soften him up a bit. Just take care when you approach the fort of his. He might shoot first and ask questions later. Old fool has been alone for so much, he's bound to be a bit crazy now. That reminds me of the... In Dying Light, you had to go through a bunch of traps trying to get to a guy who was like a mechanic. And he had like an entire fort himself. Just great, JJ. Bring that annoying little man back. I was dying to be schooled on by a pompous fool. I need my pills now. You just gave me... Somebody ain't too smart. This could be annoying, but you need the help. Okay. So meet Billy Bo in the sheriff's office. Got a lot of rooms here that are not being used. I can't remember where I put my wedding ring. I just can't. Okay, so I can't just talk to people. Cause it sounded like it'd been like a mission or something. Should join the others when the fight broke. You talking to yourself, Martin? Yeah. There's my arrow. So I need to go in here.
Sure.
Dang. Yeah, I need to clean this up too. Yeah, look inside to join us. How's about one of y'all make sure Billy a cup of Joe and I'll lay out the game plan? Billy, all you ever do in the sheriff's office is make coffee. Don't let us rob you of your only contribution. Jeez, alright. No respect, no love, nothing. Keelan Adams, your heart is as cold as ice. So I interrupt this loving chap, but we should get going. You said something about some gear I could use? You got a 22 on you, right? Check our armory stash, that's where we store your gear. You got any real weapons? After what I saw on that bridge, I prefer to carry something made for bigger game than squirrels and rabbits. I mean, that 22 was carried by one of the guys who were escorting you, so it has to be good enough. Nah, we don't. But I got him set. Rogers has a few guns at his place. If you get deputized, he'll kitch you out. So what's our grand plan? Well, Rogers is probably tinkering with that heap of junk he calls a police cruiser. Our mechanic ran off to chase some skirt. And that dang car breaks down each and every day. He'll be foaming mad, so you better let me do the talking. Well, inside the base, you can access the armory stash reserved for you and your crew by pressing the I key. Use the arrow buttons to quickly dump your backpack here, or conversely load everything on top of yourself. When crafting the base, items can be base supplies. Okay, can be deposited in a stash for convenience. So if I hit I, yeah, give me that. Give me crowbar. We're gonna need that. Oh, that's a use syringe. We don't need that. Bullets. Give me all the bullets. And we're gonna take advantage. Alright.
Sure.
Hi, Dev. Morale's going to plummet when the horde is getting here. Do you happen to know any way to keep people in check? As it happens, I have a PhD in the psychological challenges of long-term prison inmates. For starters, we need distractions. Books, magazines, that sort of thing. People always appreciate a sip of final liquor from time to time, so grab that if you see some. As much as I love to ridicule our redneck deputy, he has a point. That jail needs fixing. We need to isolate potential troublemakers if needed. I got some things that would help build morale, I think. No. Show me build plans. Okay. So with her... Oh, she's the foreman. Okay. So, jail gives plus 10 morale. Takes 1 power and 2 workers. It takes 50 material and then reading room. Okay. And she's a specialist to get it working. Okay. So we can't get this, but we need these two. Ooh, yeah, our protection. Our food is garbage. Health is garbage. Our morale is garbage. Everything's going to crap. Everything is in crap. Jeez. Farewell. I'll talk to Florina here. Are you, Jan? Hi, Dev. Hello. Are you ever seen the medical supplies? Indeed, us Rams have been in the pharmacy business for a long time. I come from a long line of licensed pharmacists. Bring me any chemicals or medical supplies you find. Keep an eye out for materials too. The clinic needs a lab soon if we're going to keep with the demand of antivirals. Okay. Okay, so they have different foremen, which yeah, it makes sense. You have different experts taking care of different things.
Yep.
Okay. So either we'll travel to Adam Villa Suburb or Lucky Professor Ford. Right now, we're going to details this. So this is active. Sheriff has placed a certain Roger skipped work today. I am to accompany his deputy and get word to him the mayor needs him back. Sheriff Rogers' house is across the river, not too far from the bridge. Should be a nice walk to stretch my legs. Okay. Let's see, here's M. So we got the entire map. This is us. We got the Adams Vanilla here. Oh. Okay. So... Okay, yeah. So we need to go Adams Villa, which is... Okay.
Sure.
Gotcha now. Hey, Coco, how you doing? Map. Okay. So, yeah, just the exits and unless we do this. But imposed in Vanilla State, this suburb used to be a prime real estate. Now it's just a large refugee camp, loosely controlled by Father Jacob and his cult followers. Okay. Yeah, we can do car or walk. Takes us 15 minutes. Confirm. K in the blood. How you doing, Coco? Okay, they're all flashing red. That's not good. Dang it! That old pig ain't spending nothing. Me and Bob been carving him up all day and not a zero. You keep looking for them weapons, or you get the knife too. Okay, sounds like they're torturing somebody. Listen to Kiss and Jock Worms. If you find us the weapons, you eat tonight. If you don't, you get a blade. Get on my face now. I am hungry and I'm pissed. Let's go, cousin. Let the pig bleed a little. Maybe he remembers where them guns are. Did you hear that? Roger needs us. So lock and load and be ready to kick butt. Stay close and let's head to his house. He's most likely badly injured. Okay.
Moving hidden.
Oh, yeah. So you get the different exits here.
Eyes peeled, ears open.
So we need to get to his house here. They're seen there.
Discreet and silent.
Who's got crossbow at least? That's range. Oh, those two gonna be still there, or...
Shh. Quiet.
Shh. Advancing in silence.
Scavenger...
All this work is
Getting
starting
to
to
be
pay
really
off.
good at this.
Arrow and gain agility. So we got people in there scavenging.
I am a ghost now,
I'm a ghost now.
floating like a whisper in the wind.
Alright.
Shh. Stop yapping, y'all, and move. Moving hidden.
Moving in, quietly.
Moving quietly. Shh. Advancing in silence.
Alright, let's get everyone inside.
And silent.
Those with guns, just be ready.
I'm hunting.
Shh. Advancing.
Moving hidden.
Oh dear, he's done. Hold on, boss. Hold on, we're going to get you home. Who's there? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. I'm hurting bad. Can't get up. Sir, who attacked you? Who are those punks? The Casey, just some local stupid kids. Listen, you need to get the weapons home. Break the door. First, I need you home to the doctor ASAP. Sir, can you walk? Too late, my friend. Promise me the shelter keep it safe. Oof. He's gone. No pulse. Rest in peace, old man. We gotta go back now. Adams must know. Told him it was a bad idea to hide weapons out here. No, he said, inside the riders can get him and kill us all. Now he's dead because the dang guns. Was it worth it, boss? Was it? Whatever. They're hidden in his tool shed. I can't be bothered. I can't do as you wish. And ragdoll. Okay, so
Moving quietly. Shh. Advancing in silence.
so I'll have to see the garage, see what they got here in the garage. Spray paint, duct tape. Might also grab that.
Moving hidden.
Door is blocked,
Moving quiet.
so we have to go through the door here. Does kind of remind me of Project Zomboid, kind of with their style. It's a bit more,
Shh. Advancing in silence. Sure.
does he not have the keys on?
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I mean, got my level up.
Moving hidden.
Yeah, put some armor on. Okay. Hey, Keeling girl, I need you in here.
Shh. Quiet.
Okay, oh, we also got time and date here, okay. Interesting.
Shh. Advancing.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Split half and half. Oh, she's army. the army and kick butt.
Moving in. Quietly.
Shh. Advancing in silence.
Shh. I am a ghost now.
I am a ghost now. What do these numbers mean? So I know how to avoid that there, but there's not the house, so we're not going to see anything.
Moving quietly.
Discreet and silent.
So I wonder what those numbers are supposed to be.
Shh.
Yeah,
Advancing in
we're out.
silence.
They're gonna come back, find out he's dead, and the guns are gone. A 1, a 2, 3, 4. Open map. Takes me 15 minutes to get back to shelter. Alright.
Yep.
Do this. We're gonna put that in there, put that in there. Alright. Also, Kayleen girl. Take that off your hand. You can keep that. Because we need to put tools into the stash. Alright.
Of course.
Hello, young sir. I'm afraid we got bad news to report regarding Sheriff Rogers, sir. We heard the shoot. What shooting? I went in and out with no issues. They didn't even know I was there. Your sheriff was killed by some bandits. We heard them talking. It looks like they were after the location of your arms cache. You couldn't give it up, and he died for it. We lost a good man today. Sheriff Rogers was a dear friend and gave his life like a hero. It's only proper that we hold a service in his memory. If you want to attend, say your goodbyes, just let me know. Yeah, I'll attend it. I've known Rogers since, well, forever. We served together and made each other a promise that we'd say a kind word when the other was gone, no matter where life took us. He lived to keep others safe and died for it. There's no grander act of selflessness than laying down one's life for the good of his people. Y'all thought he was the cranky old geezer? I know you did. He was a dang good man. Taught this redneck boy how to be a man and sheriff. I just pray they give him a working car up there in heaven, though, or the angels' ears are gonna hear cussing like they never had before. He used to scout me plenty of time, plenty for running off, but I know it was because he wanted me safe. All he ever wished for was to keep the peace. Figure there's a bit of good in every soul he met, until he put his trust in the wrong folks, I reckoned. Rest easy, my friend. Then I go and take his hat. No, I'm not doing
Sure.
it. Just go to walk, man. You're in town. So now I need to locate forward. Also, we need a lot of supplies. So I'm saying right now is like this is more open-ended because I have no idea where they're at. All I know is like I need to get supplies.
All right.
And I got a hacksaw, which good for tools. Let's see here. So we want gel. We need 50 materials for that. We need 50 materials for both things. Is there anyway? Recycle.
All right.
They are savage, but they can't be redeemed. Hmm. Oh, Dave. Hi there. You handle engineering and building tasks? Yes, my friend. Young friend, me and my wife, Mary, are engineers. We've been trying to get materials to fix the place a bit, but progress has been slow. People are afraid to go out and scavenge. Just bring us anything that looks like raw materials or items you can break down for parts. Bullet press and the car garage, which is nice. Ooh. Okay. Biker friend, army friend. Okay. Interesting. So it's all materials. Very well. So we got engineer, pharmacy. Oh, that's water. I thought it was radio for a moment. So we got pharmacy, then we got a psychological doctor. There's the chef. There's some details here. The shelter's radio station has been offline due to a power surge, so it makes sense why they have no clue about Atlanta. There's Professor Ford who could fix it, but he's a lone survivalist, living out by himself. We need to locate and bring him back. If he's solo, he's probably in his own house. Let's go ahead and change it to a run.
Yep.
We'll do this mission here, and then I'll say we cut off there and check out, go back to Days Gone. How about that? So we have no idea where he's at. Let's see, there's nothing more small town than a barber shop and the one in part of the turbines. Gang drill runner, the gatherers. Okay. Honestly, should hit there and see if we can scavenge some supplies up there. So we'll do the scavenge mission real quick then, since we have no idea where it's at. We're neutral with them, so we shouldn't
All right.
get into problems. Let's check out the first house. Assault the shoddy.
Need me?
Yeah, switch their rifle.
Yep.
There's people here, so when it comes to people,
Sure.
just bang bang.
Sure.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, left click, fool. Pretend jelly. Duct tape. And tiles. We just get rid of all that, honestly.
Yep,
All right.
going.
Are they really like, these people are supposed to be neutral, but they're aggressive right off the bat?
Reloading.
All right.
Optimal. Okay.
Copy.
Seriously? Yeah, yeah. Stuff in the way, mate. How much AP is here left? So it takes 11. She has 14 AP?
Copy.
No, she's gonna get loud no matter what. Crouch, walk. What? So crouch takes more AP.
All right. Taking point.
Roger.
Yep. Yep.
What are we gonna do with this?
Copy. Not ready for that. Don't feel like it.
Okay.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Going nowhere.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's point blank. I think it's gotten ridiculous that they just attack on sight.
All right. Let's go. Ammo out. Need reload.
What? Okay. I'm currently streaming right now. Alright, so yeah, after this,
Let's
gonna be
go.
off stream for a bit. We swap the games over and I'll take care of a few things. But when that happens, you'll be fine. I guess I'll end stream and then start stream up again when I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, let's get Kayleen. Yeah, just a simple headshot takes him down.
Copy. All right.
Yeah?
Very tired.
Okay.
Bullet slow. Understood.
So they're all unconscious. Okay. I guess use it on yourself.
Understood.
What, you missed?
Copy. Understood.
Okay, gotta make sure that you stay dead.
Ready. Sure. Taking
Because they
point.
want me to just aggressive, fine.
All right.
Garden shear. Take a cross crossbow. That'll be useful. Oh. Got scratched up. Okay. Let's see here.
Got any plan? Understood.
Pipe and no gun. Okay.
Sure.
Pipe and no gun. So.
All right.
Screwdriver and a no gun.
Sure.
Alright.
Understood.
Liquor, okay, and cooking ingredients. That's good.
Yep, going.
Frying pan, sweets, okay. Got some food.
All right.
Swashing. Recycle and medical. Sweet.
Sure. Understood.
Yeah, is there two? So he could be my he could be my carrier, my scavenger. Let's see.
Yep, going.
We're gonna be here in a bit. Guess we just loot this one house and then
Sure.
nothing here, seriously? Okay. Let's go here. Nail M. Empty box. Okay. So we cleared one house.
Lucy ready.
All right.
And they really like decided to okay. I guess it's been that long in the apocalypse where they started to shoot first, ask questions later, I guess. I like how this says the group is neutral and yet immediately gets shot on sight. Oh yeah, cause I'm not going the right way to go to those areas. Alright. So what we're gonna do here is I don't get the badge back, put those in there, put that in there, put that in there. Put that in there. Hey Billy Bo. Give me everything out here. I'm gonna be encumbered, but it won't matter. Yeah, no, get yourself a screwdriver, man. Use that instead. I'll have to shoot with the... noise is 9. That actually could be pretty good for a silent range weapon. So we're gonna do that. Take these out, put these in. I don't have my pistol on me. I'm gonna do that. Put all this in there. And shotgun, okay. So with that, we got quite a few people to run into. We got Senor Martin that you'll talk to.
Of course.
Donate. Okay, stash. Going to take that. Take that. Go to donate. Storage. Uh, what's the telecommunication supposed to be used for? Is my question. Um, I'll take that fancy. Do I? Okay, so I'm not even able to do that. Let's see here. Okay. Down, I guess in here. Approved. So we have 10 construction and materials and gasoline. That's what he takes. Okay. So now I got 10 materials, but I can't make anything. And honestly, not.
Sure.
I kind of want to go. Let's see here. We got doctor there. Let's go talk to Kimberly. Let's see. Are you a chance chef? You seem to know your way around these pots. Me in person. We're doing the best we can, but still, biscuits and candy can only be cooked so many ways. Before we lose our sense of taste, Terry, please. Our pantry's he's crying out for restock. If you get where you need to build that vegetable garden, you be the angel. Donate. Cause that's pretty nice. You can go over here. So give me that. Give me that. So you can actually go to your storage, or you can move to anybody else, which is nice, and transfer things over. That's actually very useful. I go to donate. We go. And they want vegetables, meats, canned goods, sweets, cooking ingredients, flour products. Okay. Donate will give us 3 for 32, so it keeps us over limit. At current resource drain, we estimate reserves to last approximately for 1 day, including pending donations. Our priority distribution system is working well for the resident patrons so far, but our refugee population is showing increased signs of unrest. Informants warn that rebellious elements are already inciting revolt. In case of generalized famine, be prepared for extreme danger if crisis extends more than 24 hours. So I gotta keep it over so that way it's not gonna cause unrest. Okay. I'm gonna show you building plans, vegetable garden, and fishing lines. Okay. We got 10 materials, 40 gas. Okay. So I go to recycle dude, give him the materials, and then materials can be 0 else. I can give gas to him also, and he'll fill that up. It is the food. And everyone else has these things. If needed, use recycling workshop to generate more or send out scavenger. Okay, so I can send scavenger teams out. Unless it's like just me, myself, sending people out.
Yep.
Which probably helps if we get that radio. Good to see you. Okay, so he's just for healing. See here. Yeah, we want Fiona because we got medical supplies to give. If donate. Go to stash. Take that. Take that. Actually, I thought I could get rid of these nail guns, but no, so I'm just going to be holding on to those right now. Take hygiene products, household medicine, nurturous remedies, clean water, disinfectant, and medical instruments. Okay. 2. So we get a protection of 5 a day. Okay. At current resource strain, we estimate resources last 1 day. Our priority distribution system is working well for them. Okay, in case of epidemic or sickness, be prepared for extreme danger if crisis extends more than 24 hours. Okay, so there's multiple ways things could go south for us. Honestly, water pump would be very useful.
Yep.
Okay, and where's the doctor at? Oh, not the doctor, the psychologist. Oh, there's Lynn, who's working there. Oh, that's a home, okay. Yep, she's above.
Yep.
So very much want to focus down those two, but I do need to get the jail set up. Oof. Some stuff to help boost morale. Booze. That's all I got is booze. I should be able to scrap some of this, right? Alright, so this is not going to last for today. Warn that in case of all-out riot, be prepared for extreme danger. Extreme danger. A crisis continues more than 24 hours. Liquor, relaxation drugs. Okay, get some weed in there. Caffeine products, fizzy drinks, magazines, and clothes. Jail, reading room. Okay, for a while.
Sure.
Let's see here. Can I scrap things? Am I able to scrap things? So these are tools needed to do some of this. Could make a roll-up that actually does more damage, but we want break. The saw, make a saw shotgun with this. Only problem is, oh, what? It only reduces the range by 1? That actually makes it a lot better. Same ammo, range is down by 1, which is like, and then AP usage is down by 2, which is not too bad. Also, that's like really big. You know what? Confirm. Get some of those pipes out. Yeah. Couple of those nail guns. Gun parts. We'll probably pull some about that. Crossbow, yeah. Okay. Don't really want to take apart the guns. Actually, I probably should get that crossbow. Oh well. Actually... Craft. Yeah, I can make it. I just need a wrench, and I can make the crossbow again. The wrench or the toolbox? 1, 2. I can make a tactical with the whip upgrade kit. Okay. Oh well. What's the interest you do? Bullet press makes more ammo. You just need to have materials and items. Okay, but I do have some recycle, which is good.
All right.
Actually, hold on. But there's gotta be some other things I could take apart here. How many nail guns I got? Got 2 nail guns. We're gonna keep nail guns because that's a quite. It's still a quiet option. It's very much quieter than guns. Dang, is there anything for junk? Like, I don't want to take more guns. Okay, broken stuff. You could do that. Take things apart. Oh, broken stuff. It'd be nice to see the broken stuff. Eh, could use the stuff until it breaks and then do that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, pan. Pipes. Keep the knife, keep the shears. Keep the crowbar. Okay, so I have red for steel. Also, probably could keep using the crowbar until it breaks. We definitely want to keep the knife and the garnish shears, because that's actually a weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go talk to him. Donate. Okay, we got 50. We don't want to make any of his stuff yet. We honestly should make the food places first. Extend that out. Or the jail. Because technically that'll cause unrest soon, but you know, I'll find food more important right now. I just have to find more stuff to make him happy. Build. Vegetable garden will give us 10. We'll take 2 workers. Approve order. The fresh smell of fresh soil. Take it in, people get a nice deep breath of it. It smells like hope is finally taking root here. We should thank our friends, the Smith Collins family, for lending their expertise in planning and coordinating the building of these fine planters. This garden will bring much needed fresh vegetables into our diet. I can vouch that Miss Hilton did miracles in the kitchen with whatever she had at hand. However, while our dear Kimberly is a great chef, she's no magician. Fresh produce would be an amazing addition to our daily menu. Mayor, this whole yard smells like crap, so excuse me if I'm not taking any deep breaths. I just pray Miss Kimberly knows how to peel a potato. I don't really want a piece of thumb in my french fries. Billy, you should come by and teach us all a thing or two about the fine art of potato peeling. Heck, why bother with police work? Kitchen work could be your newfound passion. Sorry, I'm too busy keeping the peace and all, otherwise you bet I'll show y'all what real American food tastes like. If you never tasted a barbecued armadillo or gator before, y'all need to be born again and start over. You ain't lived till you tried it. Oh, sweet Jesus. I suppose we're all blessed that you're our chef and not our chef then. Oh goodness. Alright. So, that is going to be helping with our food supply now. So if I go to... Oh, yeah, my dex is down because of my injury. Okay. Interesting. We're going to put gun parts away. Let's see here.
Of course.
We're going to go over here to Kimberly. Check her out. See, what she has to say. Or at least, like, look at the stuff. So currently, we fixed up our food supply to where now we do 15 instead of 5. We've actually made it where what food we had to where instead of like, oh hey, we got 1 day, we now have almost 3 days before we need to get more. We got auto refugees. We got 4 workers, no scavengers. Okay. We got refugees, which I think it's like we need more housing to be able to handle more residents. Take it with a fishing line. That's 100 materials, jeez. I mean, it'd be nice to have this, and that's up to 20, so now it's 6. But right now we have. Oof. Okay. This would be fine for the day. This is the problem now. Because yes, we'll need more health stuff, but we definitely need to get that chill fix. We need 2 upgrades for this, because if it's like 10, even with just a -10 for just doing 1, that's 16, that's going to put it at 0, that's going to be a problem. Okay, we're at 11.
Yep.
16. Actually, I'm going to stop stream here and start stream up again after Mom and Dad. Yeah, that's what I was... Alright. So, this is a pretty cool game, honestly. I would definitely be coming back to this again. Probably might play this off and on. Like, still be playing Days Gone and the usual stream limits, and then probably on the weekends I'll throw this in here and there. It does seem fun. I'm looking forward to see what else they have for this. And, see if we can get somewhere with all this, because they do have the survival elements of keeping this all place safe. Oh, yeah, no, this is interesting. But, going to head off. Parents have been gone for several days, so all I'm going was saying hi to them, welcome them back. After spending some time with the family, I'll be back, and we'll be playing Days Gone. And then I do believe I'm supposed to be playing with Luna and another friend, Amy, for who knows what. So, thank y'all for coming here for just this little test stream, I guess, like just going out trying new games out, and same they are. I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you in a few as we play Days Gone. See y'all later. Simulation terminated.